Guys, as I sit here and I look at the market and I look at altcoin season where everything is right now, things are down. Things are not down. They're not moving as fast as they were. And for some of you who just got in the market and you got in, let's just say you got in around the time of election and everything you touched, it was just going through the roof. You was excited. Well, that's what it was like back these past cycles, especially the last one. This one is going to be no different, but it reminds me of something, a story I want to tell you about myself back from boot camp when I joined the Air Force. And this story, with this story, I want to show you something, and I want to remind you of something, guys. Bear with me on this. So I'm taking you back to boot camp. Joined boot camp, left Detroit, Michigan, went to boot camp, went through all my culture shock of going to boot camp. And I remember we used to do PT, physical training, and we would go out and we would jog and different things. And in the first stages of boot camp, when they took us out to run, our drill sergeant, he took us out there, and I'm going to say it was so many flights of people out there. It probably was, no lie, it felt like it was probably 300 or 400 people out there all on this track. And I can't remember how far we had to run, but it was an endurance run. Now, a little bit about me. Growing up, I was always the fastest runner when it came to my different schools that I was in, elementary, middle school, high school. I was always a fast runner. And that's one thing I had above everyone else. Now, in elementary, I remember it was one other guy who was a tad bit faster than me, but we were the fastest in the school. Therefore, I always wanted to race. When it came to running, that was my claim to fame. So fast forward to boot camp, I felt like when we got out there on that track and they were about to get us ready, prepared for the end of boot camp. So, you got to build up your endurance. A lot of people that was stepped on that track, they never ran before, or they were drastically out of shape. Now, I'm stepping up to the plate. I'm like, yeah, this is my time to shine. And I'm sitting here and we're all lined up, ready to go. You look back, it was just like a sea of other airmen ready to run. So I get up here and I look over at my drill sergeant, and he's out there and he has on his shorts and his running gear. And, we're all getting ready to go. I don't remember if they shot a cap gun or what it was, or they blew a horn. But when they blew that horn, I took off like a bat out of hell. I'm running, I'm pushing, I'm just moving, guys. And as I'm moving, I see myself pulling ahead of everyone. I'm pulling ahead of everyone. I'm like, yeah, look at me. I still got it, right? So I'm running. Everybody, I look back and I see everybody. I done left them. I can't even tell you how far back. But somewhere up in there, I'm starting to get winded. So I'm getting winded and I'm running, and all these dopamines that I had when I started off, they're starting to wear off now, and I'm slowing down. I'm breathing like this, right? And so around this time, everybody's catching up to me. And I'm trying to keep up the pace. My legs feeling like jello. Mind you, I've probably been running for maybe 20 seconds. It felt like a lifetime. But I gave it my all. And by this time, everybody's catching up to me. They're starting to pass me by. I'm so tired. And you got people on either side of the track screaming at you, drill sergeants. Screaming at you, you better not stop. Hurry up. So now you can't even stop running, although I've given it my all. In all intents and purposes, I'm done. I'm ready to stop, but I can't. So a buddy of mine came up, he grabbed me, And he says, dude, you got this. So around this time, I'm slowing my pace. I'm slowing my pace just enough to catch my breath. And I'm slowing my pace not to a walk because I don't want to get screamed at. But I know I need to go all the way down and then come all the way back. None of that dawned on me. So I made it down to the end. We turn around. We're on our way back. And I'm jogging at a pace where I've caught my breath. And now I get back. I'm so tired, guys, but I made it. And I remember my drill sergeant walked over to me and he says, man, you're pretty fast. You pretty fast. When you took off and left everybody behind, I was like, man, he fast. He said, but you notice how you had to pace yourself. He says, this is not a race. It wasn't a race at all. And he basically explained that to me and explained where I went wrong. And I understood that then. And then for the weeks to follow, I understood that it was about pacing myself. So I had to pace myself, guys. And that's what I see right now in the crypto market. When I look over here and I look up and I see that altcoin index is 41 out of 100. And I'm looking on Spectre AI's dashboard. And I see the fear and greed index is at like a 70 out of 100. Things have slowed down. And for a lot of you, you were just like me when you started out. You took off like a bat out of hell. You said, I got this money in my hands. I'm about to go buy this. I'm buying it all. Damn the price. Damn catching it when it's low. I ain't catching my breath. I'm in this to win it. And things started going up because, it was the election year. We got a crypto-friendly legislation come in and you are excited. You looking at your wallet like, look at this. I'm up 1,000. I'm up 2,000. Some of you, I'm up 10,000. And you running. Then things start slowing down a little bit. Things start coming down and you start getting winded. You're looking at it. You might have a little bit left in the tank, but you're like, I'm not putting it in there. I'm not putting it in there because I'm tired. I'm tired. That's because, guys, some of you that are entering this market, you're entering it like it's a race. It's not a race, it's a marathon. And we got to keep our senses about us. Don't be like the me who took off like a bat out of hell just so I could prove to everyone else that I'm faster than you. I'm the fastest one on this field, even if it's just for a short time. That's not how you're going to win. You're going to win at this crypto game by keeping your senses, stay grounded, buy when things are like right now. There's a lot of deals out there. You got RWA plays. You got AI plays, which is getting ready to pop, guys. You got our ISO 20022 tokens that's getting ready to pop. You got all of this action going on. You got these new projects out here bubbling over. Guys, now's not the time to get winded. Now's not the time to get jaded before things pop off. I want you guys to remember, this is the final stretch. This is the final stretch. Many of you gave it your all, maybe the beginning of last year, maybe just come elections season. You gave it your all. You started out and you was hauling ass. You was moving. And now you're winded. And this ain't the time. The finish line is right there where I still had to go down and come back. I tell you this, it was a lot easier for me on the way back than it was for me going down because I had pretty much gave it all rather than pace myself. Guys, you're already on your way back. We're on our way back. We're almost back to the end, guys. We're here. We're here in January, guys. This is when all the magic is going to take place. Many of you guys seen just a smidgen of what it can look like in the crypto market. For those of you, this is your first time. You seen that. You seen just a smidgen of it during November and December. You seen what it's going to be like. So you take that, guys, and you magnify that 100 times. And that's what you're about to experience right now. Forget what you're seeing in the market right now with things being low. I'm bringing you these breadcrumbs because I want you to still look at the things that's going on behind the scenes so that you can get in when the getting is hot and before things really, really take off, guys. Remember, you're going to get those dopamines again. They're going to come back and you're going to get that second wind. And that second wind is going to be when things starting to go up. That's when you're going to be like, just like this, just like a gazelle, just moving, just moving. You're going to feel that again. But you're going to have to conserve your energy for that. Continue to buy while it's low. And when it's time to take off like a gazelle, when you see that finish line, which is coming, it's all going to be worth it in the end, guys. It's going to be worth it in the end. This is not a race. It's a marathon. You're going to be a thousandaire. Going to be millionaires. You're going to be better off than you were when you started. Trust me on that. Just conserve your energy. To the next one, this your boy, Mr. Foresight. Hey, do me a favor. Smash that like button, guys. Share this with someone who's in this marathon with you. Share this video with them and let them know that you got their back. Like I got all of you guys back in the Grow Rich, Grow Happy community. To the next one, guys. I'm out.